Trucks move 72% of America's freight tonnage, a number that will continue to grow. Essentially, everything touches a truck. Thanks to collaboration between industry and government, today's clean diesel trucks produce 99% lower emissions than those from the 80s. 60 trucks today emit what just a single truck emitted in 1988. This progress is owed to both aggressive innovation and technically achievable national standards. EPA also recently decided to create a state patchwork that undermines federal leadership by approving a waiver for California's so-called Advanced Clean Trucks Rule, which is heavily predicated on the adoption of electric trucks. While we share the passion for EVs and cars in light-duty vehicles, projecting an automotive construct onto trucking industry dynamics is a massive mistake. And let me be clear, if battery electric trucks had adequate range, there was adequate charging infrastructure, and utilities could deliver the power, we truckers would be delighted. But let me explain our reality. Today, a clean diesel truck can spend 15 minutes fueling anywhere in the country and then have a range of about 1,200 miles before fueling again. In contrast, today's long-haul battery electric trucks have a range of about 150 to maybe 330 miles and can take up to 10 hours to charge. So for the same 1,200-mile journey, we'd go from 15 minutes of fueling a clean diesel truck once to charging today's BEV 4 to 8 times for dozens and dozens of hours. And this is assuming there are chargers where you need them. We would need far more trucks to haul the same amount of freight, and each of those trucks would cost 2 to 3 times a comparable diesel truck. Converting the U.S. fleet of Class 8 trucks to battery electric would require a $1 trillion investment, which ultimately would flow to consumers. We welcome the opportunity to provide real-world, factual, and constructive input into the legislative and rulemaking process. We recognize that most people don't understand how the trucking industry works behind the scenes to supply the American public. But we can't allow unrealistic timelines, a state patchwork, and technically unachievable regulations to set trucking up for failure. Remember, we deliver food, medicine, baby formula. Failure is not merely inconvenient, it's catastrophic. Thank you, and I look forward to answering your questions.
Thank you, Mr. Boyle, very much. Now we'll turn to questions from our panel. And